Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Jay's Beer Review. As you can see, I got a Bouncy bounce behind me, and if you notice on the floor or the ground back there, there's some boxing gloves that go with it. So maybe after my beer review today, me and some of the buddies will throw on those gloves and box around a little bit and throw that into some bonus material. But before I do that, let's drink a beer. And the beer I'm doing today is another beer by Cigar City. It is the Cigar City Humidor Series IPA. Again, Cigar City Brewing is a brewery out of Tampa, Florida. And the alcohol percentage on this beer is not listed, so I'll have to make sure that I get that and then later on add that. I've already done a couple Cigar City beers recently. This will be the third one, and I actually got a couple more, so I'm actually doing like a whole month of like Cigar City beers, and it's really exciting because I generally can't get them, and they're one of the best. They're known as one of the best breweries in the area. So we're gonna see what this one's like. Now, the last Cigar City IPA I had was the White Oaked IPA, and I did not like it. So I'm wondering if this one's gonna be any different, if I'll like it anymore. I know I really tend to like their stouts and porters, but their IPAs have been kind of hit or miss for me. So we'll see what this one's like. My understanding is this is like a really cedary like IPA, hence the name Humidor Series. So with that said, we're gonna break into it and give it a try. Because of the size of the bottle, I'm gonna actually share this with my best buddy, with my best friend, who house I'm at today because it is his child's first birthday party. So the glass I'm gonna use is the Stop DWI in New York. Anytime I visit them, I like using this glass. Sends a little message, I guess, to make sure you don't drink and drive. Enjoy beer, but don't do it while driving. And with that said, we're gonna break into it and give it a try. Whoa, it is active, pouring right out of the bottle. Didn't expect that to happen. All right, well, I got a pretty active beer here. I'm trying to split this bottle with me and my buddy Pork Rind, as you know. And it's just really, it's taking a really long time here of how active the beer is. So we're just gonna go with this and then just enjoy this on some ice. So first, let's talk about what we do have. This beer is on the orange side, real hazy, really nice haze look to it. The head is extremely creamy looking. The layers of foam are just piling over the top, and I can't get it down at all. About a 4-finger head. The aroma also, again, coming off was really nice. Up close, it's interesting. It's got like those citrus notes that you would typically find, but it also has that cedar element to it. And I believe like they brewed this over cedar wood, I believe, as well. So let's give it a try. Cheers. It is extremely malty, one of the maltiest IPAs I've ever had. And when it comes to a malty IPA, that's generally not what I like. But in this case, that cedar wood taste brings a nice element to it, so it offsets that maltiness that I am getting. Nice citrus notes. Long term and in the sun, I don't know what this beer would do, but on the first couple initial sips, I like this a lot better than I like the White Oak. Is it blowing me away, or do I find it one of the best IPAs I've ever had? No, but I do like what I'm tasting here. Yeah, that cedar chips or wood flavor in it is really, really unique. It's got to be high in alcohol too, because it's stinging the lips a little bit. I can feel that like alcoholic sting that you get, so you probably got to watch yourself as well. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drink some more of this and get back to you in a few moments. All right, well, I'm back, and as you can see, I have just a little bit of beer here left. I did like this one a lot better than I like that White Oak IPA, but I wasn't blown away by it. It is pretty difficult to drink because that's a pretty strong beer. I don't know what the alcohol percentage is, but I would say minimally 8 and could be as high as like 10. It was more flavorful. I like that cedar present mixed in with the IPA. The big problem for me, once again, is it's overly malty, and I don't like IPAs that are overly malty. I like a perfect mix of hop and malt, and I found this one to be really malty. The cedar helped out with the maltiness to bring in a different flavor and uniqueness that I liked, but it wasn't enough for me to go, wow, I really loved it. So but I didn't want to dump it at any point, and it was so active, it poured over the edge, and it was so sticky that my hands are just sticking now. But with that said, I am going to go ahead and do a final chug and then give you my final thoughts and grade. As far as final thoughts and grade, I would probably call this one like above average. I wouldn't quite call it good. I didn't like it that much, but you know, it wasn't nearly as bad as that last one I had. So I think I'm going to stick to, when it comes to the Cigar City Brewing Company, stick with their stouts and porters, because those tend to be really good, while the IPAs are not the greatest. So again, that was the Cigar City Humidor Series IPA. And until next time, thanks for watching. You're dead, Travis! Alright folks, well, we got some great bonus material for you today. We have Bouncy Bounce Boxing featuring yours truly, JJ Rudy 41, and he's taking on his best friend, Travis, otherwise known to viewers as Pork Rind. JJ Rudy 41 climbs into the ring and awaits his opponent, and even gives us a little backflip to showboat and show that he's not afraid of his opponent.
Here's the opponent, chugging a Labatt.
Both fighters are getting last-minute instructions before the start of round one, and it looks like they're ready to go, and here goes round one. They both circle around. JJ Rudy 41 throws a couple punches, sends Pork Rind down to the ropes. JJ Rudy 41 takes advantage of that, throws in a few more, but Pork Rind battles back. A lot of non-stop action going on in the beginning of this first round. There's a lot of punches are being thrown. JJ Rudy 41 hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches in before Pork Rind even gets in one. Pork Rind battles back and throws in a few haymakers of his own. JJ Rudy 41 has Pork Rind up against ropes, and Pork Rind's in trouble, and uh-oh, Pork Rind is going down, and JJ Rudy 41 throws in a few more haymakers just for good measures as Pork Rind is down. Pork Rind is gathering himself and climbing himself out of the corner.
Travis is bleeding.
Right, we go into round 2 action, and Pork Rind is coming out ready to roll. Pork Rind's throwing some punches. JJ Rudy 41's in trouble. He's down in the corner. He's in the ropes. He's in the other side of the ropes, and he's in trouble. And Pork Rind, realizing that he's in the corner, he helps him up. He's going back at it. A few more punches are being thrown, but Pork Rind throws his body weight around and makes his presence known by just throwing JJ Rudy 41 right into the corner of the ring. But it's good sportsmanship that he is. He helps his best friend up, and will continue to go at it. Some more punches are being thrown. JJ Rudy 41 struggling just to find anywhere to throw punches. They're still battling. Some punches are being thrown, and uh-oh, folks, something happened. JJ Rudy 41's down. Let's look at it in slow replay. Oh, it looks like we got a headbutt there. It looks like as JJ Rudy 41 threw a hook, he got his head collided, and you can see the shock on Pork Rind's face as his buddy goes down, and it looks like JJ Rudy 41 has no idea where he's at. He's sprawled all over the mat. His eyes are closed, and I think he's
down.
Feeling it more than he thought he originally thought. Pork Rind concerned, goes over, looks at his good friend. It looks like JJ Rudy 41 is going to recover and get ready for round 3. Round 3 begins, and you can see the sluggish rate that it's at this point. It looks like there's more pushing going on than punches at this point, but at this point they aren't trying to do anything. Pork Rind looks like he's got a little bit of energy left. He's using his body, pushing up against JJ Rudy 41. He throws a haymaker, another haymaker, and a third haymaker, and surprisingly JJ Rudy 41 battles back for a few more punches, showing some moxie. It looks like JJ Rudy 41 is definitely tired because his arms are down by his side at this point, and Pork Rind is definitely not letting up, and he's coming in. Pork Rind throws not one haymaker, and another haymaker, and uh-oh, folks, I think JJ Rudy 41 is down again, and just for good measures, looks like Pork Rind throws in an elbow drop, and there you go, you see the gloves off. It looks like JJ Rudy 41 has had it, he's had enough, and he is retiring from Bouncy Bounce Boxing with an 0-1 record. Cheers.
Medic!
Mayor's dead.
Is there an EMT in the crowd? Hold on. Hose him down. Oh, there's a hole right here. Some holes right here.
Wait.
Ooh, I'm exhausted.
I would imagine.
Sucks, doesn't it?
That sucks.
You're a